Nithyanandam, guys, welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. It's me, Prasiddha, if you didn't know my name. And today I am back. I know I'm starting off a little slow into the video making game again. It's been a few weeks since my last post, but I'm going to start to get more and more consistent, I promise. I'm really working my way back into the social media world. You guys know I was off the map for a little bit there. So I'm excited to get back with you guys and start chatting. Now, I was talking to Drita and I didn't really know what to do a video about, and then I glanced down and I saw a little friend poking out here. And I decided, this is an important topic and I'm gonna hit it today, okay? And that is female body hair. Oh my god, the most controversial, scary, gross, whatever topic that so many people have a myriad opinions about, especially male bodies who should not have any opinion at all, for that matter. But that's a different subject. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about body hair and why I personally choose to grow mine when I feel like it. So right now, actually for, I don't know, Drita, how long has it been?
Too long.
At least over a year now, I think I have not shaved my armpits, and this is like a shocker for a lot of Western women and Western society, I should say.
And Western men.
And yes, of course, Western men, yes. And sadly, we have been programmed to think that there's only one beauty standard, and that is that female bodies should remove their body hair. Even though it's something completely natural, obviously it happens to all of us for the most part, and why we have to put in all of that work and time and money just to fit a certain beauty standard. And this is something which I honestly didn't so much have a problem with in some ways, because I was super self-conscious of my body hair. And believe it or not, I was bullied as a kid. And if you guys haven't yet heard this story, this is a fun window into my soul. When I was little, one of the main things I got bullied for was my body hair. I was super hairy for a girl, and I had a lot of arm hair and leg hair. And this is about 4th, 5th, 6th grade, that really rough time of life where you're maturing and everyone around you is maturing, and boys are kind of little dicks and they like to say whatever they want. So I started getting called Chewbacca, like the Star Wars character, by little boys in my class, and it was humiliating for me, and it became my Achilles heel. The thing that I hated most about myself was how I was so hairy, and I was just always Mom, why? Some girls just don't even have body hair, why do I have so much hair, etc. So I became very self-conscious of it. So I started to remove it at a very young age. In 5th grade, I started shaving pretty much my whole body, and I made sure that I was hairless, and I didn't have to deal with that, trauma anymore. Now that I have matured and I've also understood that I don't care so much what other people think, simply because it has fit more with my lifestyle right now, and I'm living a very low maintenance lifestyle in a lot of ways. I don't take a lot of time on myself or my body for the most part, to be honest. I kind of am really busy and engaged in life, doing a lot of stuff and very busy on the ground. I don't necessarily find time to be sitting in the shower all the time or doing a lot of self-care routines that maybe I would otherwise. So I've really fallen into the habit of not shaving a lot of my body, which I used to. One of those being my armpits. And I know it's still even me, sometimes I forget that I don't shave, and I sometimes see people's looks when they catch a glance of it or something. And it's interesting because it varies a lot between cultures also. But I happen to be primarily Caucasian and raised in the United States, which is a place where we're definitely told that's not a normal thing. You shouldn't have armpit hair or body hair as a woman. So I found it really liberating to be able to open up this chapter of my life just because I can and because I want to, and also know that I'm beautiful this way, or I'm beautiful if I choose to shave also. There's nothing wrong either way. And I think it's really all about empowering yourself and also breaking this idea that there's one standard of beauty. So for all you guys out there, whether you're a man or a woman or somewhere in between or neither, I really think it's so important that we expand our perception of what beauty truly is, and we allow people to just be whatever they want to be. That's the age we're living in, you know. It's time to really open up our eyes to all of the different spectrums of beauty that exist, all of the different spectrums of persons that exist in the world, and that we don't just fit into these little boxes of man and woman that we used to think we do. And there's so much more expansion to be happening for all of us, and ultimately we're so much more than this physical body. So why does it matter so much that I fit certain boxes about your standard of beauty or about my own standard of beauty in my head? It's all really, really silly, actually, at the end of the day. And we're all so much more beyond what we look like. At the same time, whatever we choose to do with our body should just empower us. So I ask you all to have an open mind. You know, maybe if you want to take that bold move, have your body hair, or don't if you don't feel good about it. But I think ultimately, I also would like to ask all the male bodies out there to be really open-minded and receptive to women also, as we're entering into new phases of beauty standards, and understand that it's programming. It's programming what you think is sexy and what you think is beautiful also. And just as much as what women, how women judge other women also. So let's understand that it's programming, and let's go beyond it, and let's let people be free to do whatever they want with their bodies. And thank you to my husband for never having any issue with it. And he's always been so mature about it. He he doesn't care at all, and it makes me feel great. So thank you for that one. And I've really allowed me to be whatever I want to be and do whatever I want to do with my body. So thank you, honey, behind the camera. And I hope all you guys out there can just feel empowered with whatever you're choosing to do with your body. So yeah, totally different video topic today, but I hope that it's a conversation you guys can start within your friend groups and your loved ones, because it's an important one to have, and it's one which it actually affects people's lives much deeper than I've even touched on, especially people that are transgender, transsexual. This is a huge issue for them because they're shamed and sometimes even abused and killed for issues such as this. When they look as a woman, but suddenly people catch sight that they have body hair in places they wouldn't expect, it actually becomes a danger and threat to their life. This is sadly still the world that we're living in. So let's really try to heal all of these silly beliefs and abusive beliefs that we hold on each other, and let everyone just be free to flower and grow naturally as they are meant to be. All right, guys. Nithyanandam. See you soon.
No!